That shit's hard.
Is fucking hard. You know what that first nigga is?
No,
it's one of the niggas from Griselda.
Oh.
That's not Benny though. That's Conway.
Like Benny.
Yeah, that's Conway. Conway, Benny, and Westside Gun. Griselda go hard. Them niggas be spitting, bro. Buffalo.
Did Benny start rapping back again? He was back after getting shot, right? It was Benny, right? They got shot.
Yeah, Benny one got shot. Yeah. We back, episode 84, Social Junkie Podcast. Everyone hit that play button again today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you being here. I'm P. That's Brandon.
He's got this guy over here drinking diarrhea water.
Come on, bro. Chill out. Chill.
He couldn't get enough. He had to get some side of piss. Nah, we stop. Corona's good.
What we got? Like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button on this video today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. YouTube videos hit the channel every single Thursday. Everyone that subscribed, thank you. We appreciate it. Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud every Wednesday. Like and subscribe. What did I say? Video on Thursday. Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud every Wednesday. Everyone that's fucking with us on there, thank you. Streaming, thank you. Watching on YouTube, thank you. Happy for $20 smokers out there.
Yeah, I heard y'all must be having a good time. So it seems. Y'all out there on the road acting crazy, ain't y'all?
Yeah, them niggas on the road tripping on the way over here on 285. Is 285 the most dangerous highway in America, or is it like top 5 or some shit like that? Top 5 in America?
Is it oh, shit, yo. Is it top 5? 75 worse than 285, ain't it?
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. Where you go? I thought you was gonna look.
Oh, I'll look it up.
This nigga, look it up.
I got the computer.
Hey, this nigga thought I forgot. Listen to this, right? And we was talking about this last week. This nigga Brandon said he never been on a trampoline in his life.
I did not say that.
Hey, listen to what I just said, you guys. This nigga right here says he's never been on a trampoline in his life.
I literally told you right after I said that I went into that trampoline in your neighbor's
When?
Your neighbor's house.
Who?
Travis.
Nah. Nigga, you did not get on that shit.
I'm telling you, I got on. So how I know the trampoline was back there? We was all chilling and we did that.
See the trampoline.
Bro, I went in there.
This nigga did not go on the trampoline, bro. Did it have a net or it didn't have a net?
Nah, it had a net.
No, it didn't.
It did. Damn. It had a net.
Hey,
bro, it
that's
had
how
a
I
net.
know this nigga's lying.
It had a net, man. What are you talking about?
Brandon didn't have a fucking net. The shit was just open. It was out in the open. It was out in the back of this nigga's yard. This nigga, that's how I know this nigga's lying. You know when you catch a nigga in a lie and he don't know that you finna catch him in a lie? That's what just happened.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I was there. How I know it was there?
You can see a trampoline with your eyes and not get on it.
I got on it. Why would I get on it?
Well, you from New York. Maybe that's not a normal thing in New York. Niggas don't have trampolines like that in New York.
No, nigga, we got running from the people trying to jump you. That's what we got. Kind of trampolines and shit. His run and get home. That's the games he play. Run and get home before it get dark.
I'm gonna tap out. I already know how this podcast is gonna go. What else we got? Yeah, I just thought I'd break that up. That's just fucking funny. What we got? Let's do the rundown real quick. We gonna start with what's trending. I'm gonna go first this week, and then I'm gonna do like 4. I'm gonna let Brandon do his picks right after that because.
How is it common to have a trampoline?
What you mean?
I don't know.
This nigga still
I think it's normal. Bro.
Hey, this nigga was offended that I told that story. This nigga didn't want nobody to know. He didn't want nobody to know he never been on a trampoline.
I've been on a trampoline, bro. Bro, 285 is not one of the worst highways, bro. They got a lot of places in Texas.
I thought it was. Well, it's the most dangerous highway in Georgia.
Willward, no, I-59.
In Georgia?
Yeah.
Damn. Where the fuck is that at?
Wait, yeah. Georgia to Sedell, yeah.
And they based off of how many deaths on
Yeah, per mile. Damn, what's the worst? Is the worst in Texas?
Yeah, where's the worst at?
Tampa, Florida. 1.25 deaths per mile.
What? On a certain highway?
On that highway, I-4.
Oh, I-4. Yeah, I've been on I-4 a bunch of times.
Damn, well you beat the odds.
Dallas, Texas, number 2.
Four Corners.
We went on I-45. We was just over there. I-95, Miami, top 5. I-95.
0.73 deaths.
Niggas be tripping on it. The fucking roads in Miami, like on the way to Miami, is really boxed in because they got so many fucking what's the other name?
Parking?
No, the fucking not parking, nigga. The fucking lanes, the little SunPass lanes. They got like
Miami?
3 of those on the way to Miami. Yeah,
oh,
to pass tolls and shit. Yeah, that shit's fucked up. How boxing that shit is. What's trending? I saw the Dante Wright video. We gonna talk about that after what's trending. Y'all know we kind of try to separate all the serious stuff from what's trending. So I'll give my articles. Brandon give his. Talk about shit going down in Texas. I saw the Dante Wright video. We'll discuss that. Brandon saw it too. Some Chauvin updates. We had some. It was breaking news as right before we started hitting that record button with Derek Chauvin. Music after that. Sports Q&A segment, and then we'll close out afterwards. Again, happy 420, everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and smoke on this episode, but damn, shit sound hard too. What kind of going on? Shit called KD. He mean Kevin Durant or Cash Dog? Kevin Durant or Cash Dog?
Maybe he's talking about.
Here this nigga go. Yeah, I don't even want to hear your answer. Okay.
Kit Kats.
That's cool. What is a better chocolate candy, you guys? We debate this all the time. Kit Kats or Reese's?
Kit Kats.
Yeah, alright.
Fucking Reese's.
Alright, what's trending? Let's get started. I'm going first this week. I would let you go first, but no.
Bitch, I went last week anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
Alright then.
Alright, first thing
Take
I got.
a swig of your shit water.
Since it is 420.
I don't even know what this means. What does that mean? It's April 20th. Wow. What does that mean?
Yo, chill out. We ain't gonna do that today. Just like I said, what does that even mean? Shut up. That could be bullshit. Purple Urkel. You heard about this?
Oh, you told me about it, yeah.
Steve Urkel has his own marijuana strain now. I have a video of him and Snoop Dogg, I think. This nigga can still do Urkel's voice.
I don't drink. I smoke. It's the Yankee. Yeah. By Mary Jane. Mm-hmm. Well, say less. I grow my own. Steve Urkel got his own weed. Indeed.
Sticker, that's actually pretty funny.
This dude really got his...
I manipulated the flavonoids to enhance the purple aesthetic.
Save all that shit. Let's spark up. You ain't fucking around.
Nigga gave her what already read
I
up.
should warn you, all of my strains have extreme potency.
Man, the stranger the strange, the stronger my game.
Well, I didn't mean to insult you. I don't drink.
Yeah, he has his own strain. I don't really have all the details on it, but he has his own
That's
strain.
funny.
Purple Urkel. Purple. Say that 5 times fast.
Purple Urkel. Purple Urkel. I can't say that shit, man.
Purple Urkel.
Yeah, you could have made it past one. Stupid bitch. Fucking whore.
Purple Urkel.
You
I still
dirty
could
slut.
Chill out. Would you want to smoke this?
I don't smoke. I don't know.
Yeah. I just thought I'd bring that news up since it's 420 today. That's
That's
all
crazy, bro.
Look at the little logo. That's just pretty.
Carl gonna be
That's
mad.
pretty funny. Jaleel White. That's pretty. That's the dude that plays.
Carl gonna be
Urkel.
mad.
Who?
Carl.
Who's Carl? Who's Carl?
You've never watched Family Matters.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought you were talking about Carl from somewhere else. You talking about from the show that he was on. Okay, my bad. Why he gonna be mad? Fuck. Cause he's a cop.
Yeah, that.
That's why you was saying that,
Yeah.
nigga.
Carl always mad.
When is the last time you watched the episode of Family Matters?
It's
Man, I've
been
not seen
long,
Family
bro.
Matters
I
in
wish
years,
they had episodes that still show, bro. Well, reruns. They don't have any of the old shit.
Box set, nigga.
Shit, just do that.
You
Right?
still have a VHS player?
Do I? I don't have a VHS. Wait,
That's what
no.
I'm saying, a VHS.
I don't think I do.
player.
I think I do. Probably.
You have any? Oh, you saying you don't have any tapes? You don't even have any.
No,
tapes,
I have some
but-
tapes. Yeah.
Tapes of what?
I don't know. Bruh, VHS came out when we were like what? 6?
What is it? Oh. No, that's true. That's fucking funny. All right, let's get into serious shit. Well, this ain't the serious stuff. We're gonna talk about at the end, but I've been trying to avoid the COVID vaccine shit for a little while now. But we got some more news here. You want to hear it? You
Go
ready?
ahead. I got some other news I'm gonna tell you too.
Is it about the third dose of the vaccine?
No.
All right, well, Pfizer CEO now says third dose of the vaccine is likely needed within 12 months. Also says vaccination possibly required for everybody annually. So a year vaccine for everybody is what they're saying. Breaking news, CEO Albert Bourla just announced that now individuals will likely need a third dose of COVID-19 vaccine within 12 months. He also revealed that there is a strong possibility that vaccinations against COVID-19 would be needed every year. What I just said in the headline pretty much. So yeah. You down with this? You got the first one, right?
Bitch, I didn't get none. You got one, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you waited, right?
I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one, bro. I'm not doing that shit. I hate to keep bringing this shit up because I know people like that fucking... Like people that we actually know have gotten the shit. Like people that we've been in contact with got the
I'm gonna
fucking...
have to take them out, bro. Here come zombies.
Yeah, like what do y'all niggas expect us to do if you niggas like actually become zombies? Like if some wild shit actually happen, like some I Am Legend shit. Like what do y'all expect us to do?
what can we do? We gotta let them. We can't let them live.
Okay.
You gonna have to do it.
Do what?
You know?
Kill a nigga?
Yeah. It's gonna be.
What are the odds of this happening?
I'd actually believe it more so now than ever, to be honest with you.
Why?
Not just based on movies, because I've not really seen a lot of. I've not really seen a lot of, fucking movies that had to deal with that. But I think the likelihood for that kind of stuff to happen, for us to be taking or vaccinating ourselves with material and stuff that we don't know really where it came from, and we don't know, we're essentially just taking it just so because they say it's gonna help you develop immunity to COVID. So I think, I don't know, bro.
I'm straight, dog. But we talked about it. I think, do I have an article in here? That's the Clark Atlanta shit. All right, the next one here. This is another vaccine article.
That was what I was talking about.
The FDA and CDC are recommending a pause in the use of Johnson & Johnson vaccine as they review rare blood clot cases.
That was one of mine.
Most people that I've seen have gotten the other one, the Pfizer.
Yeah,
there's two different vaccines.
Yeah, it's more than one too. I think.
Okay, well, yeah, most people I've seen. I don't think I've seen anyone that's taken the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So yeah, CDC and FDA are reviewing data involving 6 reported U.S. cases of a rare type of blood clot in individuals after receiving Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. You're not giving me blood clots after a fucking vaccine, bro. I'm not taking that chance of doing that, bro. That's just something that's not happening. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm really not doing it. And I understand we had to talk with what's his name about that?
Melvin.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah, Melvin. Shout out Melvin. Appreciate you coming, brother, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, we had to talk with him about that. But I'm just not taking the chance, especially with shit like this is coming out. I don't see why people they have to put a hold on the vaccine now. Like, this is the type of shit we talking about. Like, you have to fucking do trials to make sure shit like this doesn't happen before you put something out there, bro.
And people will think, oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. They've had enough time. That's whole 6 months for trials.
Somebody said something on Twitter about being a test. I forgot what they fucking said though. But pretty much somebody said, nigga, y'all are the test. The niggas that's taking the vaccine now, y'all are the test. Somebody pretty much said it on Twitter. I forgot exactly how they worded it though, but they were replying to somebody like, you niggas are the test.
And keep in mind, I'm not like I'm not gonna say a conspiracy kind of person, but when you get older and you start thinking about like how things work and all that kind of shit, just in general, I'm not gonna speak on anything specific, but just as you get older and you start looking at things in a different light, a lot of the stuff that how people project that we're supposed to think about something, it starts not to feel right. Feel right. So I'm not gonna say I'm like a conspiracy theorist and shit like that, but I'm gonna say in logical sense, I know that it takes time to develop a cure for this kind of stuff, and I've said it multiple times. And any virus that we've known less than a fucking couple months, less than what, a year to develop a vaccine, and then you're saying it's guaranteed to work. The efficacy is fine. Like, come on,
hey man. That's the shit we've been saying every fucking week. I'm just not doing it. You're just not convincing me to do it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna try to stay healthy though. I know you had an article on there about people partying and shit.
You said what?
The amount of people out and partying and shit.
What about that? Was the baby concert shit that we fucking seen?
What are we talking about in general? Just a lot of people out. They don't care.
Fucking the baby had a fucking concert the other day in Orlando. The shit is fucking packed. Everybody all bunched up together in a fucking mosh pit. Like, yo, fucking COVID-19 is real. That shit is a real thing. And you niggas is out here. I wonder if they fucking know. I don't think they started that shit that early though. Because I was gonna say, I wonder if they fucking made niggas show their vaccination and shit. But that was too many people to fucking no. It was way too many people to do that. Not that many people have.
And it would cost too much to verify that.
Yeah, that's not happening, bro. But yeah, you niggas is wild. The next article here, I think you got this one too, right? The Spelman and Morehouse one. Clark Atlanta.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, go ahead.
Clark Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse College will now require students and staff to be vaccinated before returning to campuses. Again, Spelman, Morehouse College, and Clark Atlanta will now require students and staff to be vaccinated before returning to campus. A group of HBCUs will now require students and faculty to be vaccinated before returning to class. The Atlanta University Center.
Is it like a committee?
Consortium.
Oh, okay.
will require 3 black colleges, universities, Spelman, Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta, in addition to Morehouse School of Medicine and AUC Robert W. Woodruff Libraries, fucking long names, to be fully vaccinated at the beginning of the upcoming semester, according to an announcement. So yeah, what do you want to say about that?
An association or companionship, so it's like committee and association.
Oh, that's what that word. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about it?
I foresaw this. I was telling you that people they're gonna require people to take it.
Force the shit on the people.
Force the shit on the people, bro. So I can't say I'm surprised. Like, to be honest, I knew it was gonna be.
I think this will start happening with jobs too.
Yeah, just like fuck,
certain jobs
man.
that you're gonna have to get vaccinated.
But like, what can you do? You know, I don't know what's gonna happen if I have to take it, because.
Or you finna graduate soon, right? You think they gonna do it before that time?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it before that time. Now we're talking next couple months. If this is already what's gonna happen, then they're gonna follow suit with everybody else in the state. Like I said,
I'd be really mad about that.
I would be mad. I'm mad about it too right now that they're making these, because like, I don't know, bro. I feel like whenever I say this kind of shit, people be like, "Oh, you didn't take the vaccine, and you're one of those people that are conspiracy theorists." I mean,
we didn't take it. We just don't agree with taking the vaccine. That's all you say.
And we agree that the virus is present. I'm not denying that the virus isn't here.
I just don't want to take that.
I just don't want to take that.
I'm not doing it. But I'd be highly upset if I went to any of those schools. Then they're telling me, because what you gonna do? Drop out?
But it's not even just their schools. It's in general, because at some point, I'm telling you, Pete, they'll put this mandate on other school systems in Georgia and stretch out even further.
What if you're not in school though? You don't have to worry about it.
That's true.
If you graduated, or unless they're gonna try to force it on us another type of way, which they might. But what they gonna say if you don't get the vaccine? What, you're gonna be subject to penalty of law? What they gonna say? Shit like that?
Or anal probe?
Or what? Oh
what?
My god, this nigga right here. I'm trying to be serious here. Were you serious?
What about anal probe? They're going to subject it to be.
That's all I
They'll
have.
find some way to have people take it.
This nigga's triggered, bro. That's all I have, bro. Until I get to the more serious shit. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, teenage boy. Okay, he was arrested on a warrant in a Nebraska mall. So there's a lot over the past week or so. There's been a lot of shootings and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
There's a lot of stuff. I think I should save this for the other one, but we'll do it. I already started. He's suspected of shooting at a Nebraska mall that left one man dead and a woman injured. He was arrested on Sunday on a murder warrant. Omaha police said the 16-year-old Makai Woolrich Jones is facing first-degree murder charge in the shooting on Saturday at Westroads Mall in Omaha. 2 young men were identified as brothers in a previous court filing, and their mother submitted in 2016 for a protection case against them. So, pretty much, people were shopping, and then T came in here and started firing on them.
What state was this in?
Nebraska.
I don't think Kenosha's in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Man, I don't get. And we're gonna talk more about it on later, but I feel like a lot of these stuff that's coming up more and more. Especially after I think it was a school shooting, stuff started to pop off more and more as like gain momentum.
Yeah, it seemed like in the past week or however long it's been, it seemed like there's been it seemed like it's been happening. Even though it's been happening frequently lately, it seems like this past week or two, it seemed like that shit was happening. Like for real. That's just fucked up, bro.
This other article here I got on is Chauvin, but it's not necessarily due to the case right now. We're not gonna talk about it right now, but
okay. So
they were doing closing arguments on the case. I think it was a couple of days. I think it was just this past weekend or Friday, right? Oh no, it was Monday. It was Monday. They were doing closing remarks because then they had to go and have the jury deliberate. So a lot of people, like, it'll be like political officials, any representatives for states, celebrities. They're making comments on the cases. Even George W. Bush.
He said something about about the Chauvin case.
Yeah, like how he should be dealt with, as far as no, it wasn't George Bush. It was somebody else, bro.
He was a former president, though. Was
it a former president? No, it wasn't Obama. Yeah, Joe Biden said something. Yeah, he said something too. And specifically in this article, I'm talking about the judge. There's a judge, her name is Representative Maxine Waters. I guess when people of political stature, they say stuff about cases going on, like as far as that, they could potentially, based on what they say, could overturn or allow for a retrial if the person who committed the crime is felt like, you know, it was a mistrial. So some comments that she had made, I'm going to read. She had called for demonstrators to get more confrontational, quote unquote, and protest in the streets if no guilty verdict was reached in the case. She delivered her comments over the weekend ahead of closing arguments on the high-profile case against former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. She basically said, quote unquote, I want you to get more confrontational with if they didn't take it seriously. Now, I don't really agree with her saying that kind of stuff, bro, because there has to be a limit. Depending on this stuff, getting more confrontational with police is definitely not a good answer. And for somebody with power to be telling other people that,
a judge, you said?
Yeah, a representative, yes. Saying that kind of stuff, like, that's only going to end bad. I'm not saying don't protest.
If the trial goes the right
exactly. Right. But I don't understand her saying that kind of stuff. And people, knowing how they are, they're going to perceive it as, I need to go out here and get fucking confrontational, that's the word, with a police officer, and it's not going to end. That's not going to end good. How is it going to end good? There's definitely a right you have to protest and all that kind of stuff, but you can't give them a reason. It just blew my mind that she said that kind of stuff. I'm like, and she wouldn't think about the consequence of saying that kind of stuff and how people would perceive it, let alone that it would be right. But you can't just go out there and do that. They're giving them an excuse to shoot you. Even worse.
Yeah, you're right. I can't say
protesting, and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, you should definitely do that kind of shit. But like, get confrontational with police, bro, quote unquote. Don't do that, man.
What's her race? She's black.
She looks black, yeah, or mixed.
That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, because you took the other two.
All right, so let's get into the more the serious shit here. This stuff was kind of happening. I think one of these things happened when we was out over the weekend doing the question and shit. I meant to say the Q&A question shit earlier. I'll say it later though. This is the first thing I have here. Texas House has passed a bill allowing Texans to carry handguns in public without a license. So people in Texas are allowed to carry without a permit to carry a weapon. I can see a weapon. Why? What will make them do this is my question.
Because they want to demonstrate that the laws don't need to be changed, or it's their protest upon like restricting gun laws even further. Which I understand, but I still think you need to allow people to have background checks. That's definitely what I had to go through down here in Georgia. So I still think you can take that, and essentially they're allowing them to carry out here open carry, you know, and you might not even necessarily have a permit. And I don't think they need a permit out there at all. I don't think so.
In Texas, yeah.
I don't think.
In Texas, no, yeah, that's the bill.
You can just carry.
Yeah. That was the bill that was passed.
But then when we think about Texas, are we really surprised?
By Texas? No, I'm not surprised by Texas. No.
But
why are we not surprised by Texas?
I'm gonna agree to I'm gonna fall more on their side, to be honest, about this kind of stuff, bro.
On whose side?
Texas. Because you can't. It's either you're one way or another. Like you gotta take it's just like one way or another, bro. Like kind of thing. It's either you want stricter gun laws on certain things, or if anything, they shouldn't have implemented that, and they should have just still implement concealed carry licensing in the state.
All right. Well, guess what happened next after this kind of happened? What? After this bill was kind of passed. This happened on Sunday, and we was out in we was in the streets when I interviewed people. Yeah. Breaking news came out, and it's funny because I saw this pop up, and I didn't really see anything about it later on in the day. 3 people dead in Texas amid active shooter incident. It says, according to reports, 3 people were pronounced dead amid an active shooter incident in Austin, Texas. Situation at that time was still active when this came out, and then they had another shooting in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where what happened in Wisconsin that caused that? What was it? The rise for George Floyd? The Kenosha shit.
I can't remember, bro.
Where the cops went past the white boy? That was in Kenosha, Wisconsin. The white dude killed the 2 people with the assault rifle.
Oh, yeah. Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Was he sneak?
Yeah.
Was that Was that George Floyd riots though? That was going on in Kenosha at the time.
Was it?
I can't remember.
No.
No. That's what dude that got shot in the back. That's the buddy that Jacob Blake. That's what happened. He got shot in the back. That's what happened. Jacob Blake got shot in the back. Kenosha, Wisconsin, and Austin, Texas, the site of mass shootings that left a total of 6 people dead in less than 24 hours. So that. Wait, is this the Indianapolis one too? And then there was Indianapolis FedEx one too. I have that one too. But I think this is 2 different things.
It's like 3, right?
Following, yeah. So there's 3 different shootings: Kenosha, Wisconsin, Austin, Texas, and then 8 people were killed at a FedEx facility in Indianapolis.
In the course of a week, we're talking.
Yeah, in the course of a week we're talking about. This one says, following the devastating mass shooting that occurred in the Indianapolis warehouse that left 8 people dead only a few days ago, sadly similar incidents have occurred in 2 other U.S. cities. According to reports, Kenosha, Wisconsin, and Austin, Texas were both the sites of deadly mass shootings that claimed the lives of a total of 6 people. If you guys aren't serious about... And I'm not even a person that fucking... Really, I don't care about guns like that. Like, I've never been the one that's like, oh, I want to get a gun. Like, I want... Like, niggas... There's niggas that are into guns.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those type of niggas, is what I'm saying. Get your license to carry, people. A lot of shit is going down. A lot of wild shit is going down. I was talking to other homeboy the other day about certain laws that are trying to be passed and shit like that, and shit like this ain't helping the fact. So they're gonna make it a lot harder for niggas to get guns, and especially if you got kids, because I got 2 sons now. So if you got kids and you got a family and all the dumb shit that's going on in the world that you niggas see that we talk about every single day, just protect yourselves is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm gonna say the people. I'm gonna amend that and say all the people who have their head on straight get a gun.
Yeah, not just Well, you can't. Everybody's gonna think they got their head on straight. So.
They don't, bro. Some people.
You're right, they don't. But everybody's
don't
gonna
need
think
guns,
that.
bro.
I can't say the people that got their head on straight get a gun. The people that don't get a gun. I can't say that.
I can.
You can't. Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, you know what? He's talking to me. I'm not gonna get a gun. Nobody's gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
They identified the gunman that killed the 8 people at a FedEx facility. He's 19 years old and he was a former employee. Let me see, what's his name here? According to CNN, police arrived to a very chaotic scene with victims and witnesses running everywhere at a FedEx ground facility near Indianapolis Main Airport late Thursday night, where a former employee shot and killed 8 people and wounded several others. An Indianapolis police officer told CNN, deputy, blah, 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 who was the last employee. He was employed by FedEx in 2020. He was found dead of a gunshot wound that appeared to be self-inflicted, so he killed himself after he killed the people. March 2020, Hull's mother told law enforcement that he might attempt suicide by cop, the FBI's Indianapolis office said in a statement. What's his name? What is this kid's name? Oh, Brandon Hull is his name. 19-year-old Brandon Hull. And again, his mother told law enforcement that he might attempt suicide by a cop last year. So she should have got him help. In my opinion, she should have got him help. One, if your son is saying stuff like that, because if your son comes to you and says some shit like that, hey, I think I'm gonna kill myself by a cop, you're gonna try to get him help, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily, just saying that doesn't just solve every issue, though. Let me just make that clear. Just saying that, okay, you should have got the kill, that doesn't solve every issue. FedEx shooter legally bought guns used in the shooting. So he legally bought the guns when he's 19 years old. Trace of 2 guns found by investigators. That's not any where it starts. The former employee who shot and killed 8 people at a FedEx facility in Indianapolis legally purchased the 2 assault rifles used in the attack, despite red flag laws designed to prevent that. A trace of 2 guns found by investigators at the scene revealed that suspect Brandon Scott Hull legally bought the rifles in July and September of last year. IMPD did not share where Hull bought the gun, citing the ongoing investigation, but said Hull was witnessed using both fire rifles during the assault. So the guns that he bought. How do you not know that your kid has guns? That's my thing. Kids are smart these days, though. But what you gonna say? What you gotta say about it?
If he obtained them legally, I don't know, man. I just.
But I think that his mom should have took some type of action if your fucking son is telling you some shit like this. At some point in time. Dudes,
No, that's true. That's true. But then again, who's to say, like you said, they might not want to help. It's not guns kill people. It's people kill people. And I don't know, man.
That's really all I had on that shit. We got 46. Indianapolis, fucking, where else? Wisconsin, Kenosha, Wisconsin, Austin, Texas. 2 shootings in less than 24 hours, and this shit happened. So just be careful again, guys. Get your license to carry if you got your head on straight. I guess I'll say it because Rand told me to say it. Get your license to carry. Just protect yourself at all times, man. Please just protect yourself.
I just think it's more and more apparent. Like, I can't. It's not fair to me that I can't. If I want to go out there and get like a gun, that I got to be restricted and shit like that. Just based on the actions of a few people. If anything, I need it more now. And seeing how things are going nowadays, bro. You don't know. People will kill you for nothing, man.
They're gonna make this shit a lot harder. If you don't have a weapon already, and you want to protect you and your family, all the dumb shit that's going on in this world, get your license. Don't just buy a gun. I think you said you could buy a gun without getting a license.
Yeah, depending on the state now.
Yeah. Depending on the state, you can buy a gun without having a license.
Yeah, you can
just go to the pawn shop and buy a gun.
You could. I think they run your name though. They check and everything like that.
So they check you have a license.
They check and see if you have a license and stuff. Yeah.
All right, good. It's not where I'll get my first gun, but I told niggas to have.
What, pawn shop?
Yeah. Is that like? Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
If it's bad to get it from there?
No, it's not what I was gonna say. Sorry. What we got next? I saw the Dante Wright video. Brandon just watched it too. We talked about it last week, and I even said before we started talking about it that I didn't really know all the details about this story as it was happening last week. Dante Wright, he got killed by a police officer. Where was this at again?
Oh, I can't remember, bro.
Minnesota, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is Minnesota. Yeah, because it happened again. Yeah.
Yeah. The story was Kim Potter, I believe her name is Kim Potter. She fucking said she thought she drew her taser. She drew the gun and she shot him in the car. There was a tussle in the video. I didn't want to watch the video. I came across it on social media and I was like, you know what? I didn't really know the details about this last week, so let me actually see what we're talking about here in this situation. And
yeah.
She was saying taser before she pulled the gun out. I'm not going to say that. Oh, okay, just because she said that means she wanted to grab her taser. I'm not going to say that. She's been on the police force for what, 27 years, I think we said?
27, yeah.
27 years. There's no...
Close to 3 decades.
And no, in my opinion, there's no excuse for that. And I think I had a video here of a cop saying something about that.
Dominant? Not so dominant. Huge weight difference, guys. I don't understand how we can mistake a taser for a gun or a gun for a taser. If you're in the heat of the moment and you do something like that, you shouldn't be doing this job. Because nobody likes a bad cop more than a good cop. I can tell you that straight up. I'm not going to put my life on the line to try and, fix your stupidity and deal with, restoring the peace with my public that I serve just because of your stupid actions. It makes no sense.
And this is from a cop. This is a white cop too saying this. Now that we saw the video, does anything change in your opinion? Because to me it doesn't. Because I think there's no excuse for her. She said
no. Ultimately, no.
There's no excuse for her.
Because ultimately, even if you look at it, yeah, he was struggling to get away. But if you're saying taser and taser and taser, yes. I would say yes, she looked like she was flustered a bit and all that kind of stuff.
After she shot him.
After she shot him, she was just like, oh shit, what did I do? And then she was saying taser, taser, taser.
Before she drew the weapon.
When it comes down to
and but you know what's crazier? Looking at the video, she had the gun in her hand for a couple seconds before she fired it.
Yeah.
You can feel that that's a fucking gun.
Yeah. And taking this into consideration, I know people would be like, okay, well, Brandon must be going the other way and thinking that she must have did it on purpose. By accident. I'm not going to say that because ultimately, just like this cop just stated too, you know the feel between a laser, a taser and a loaded gun, Yeah. You should know the difference. And being 27 years on the force, putting that almost 3 decades we're talking about, almost 30 years.
Yeah.
That she hasn't been in this kind of situation before, that she's so flustered that she doesn't know the difference in between the two. That's not what it is.
That's damn near our entire life, bro.
That's exactly that's almost the time we've been living.
Age. Well, us two specifically.
For us, yeah. But you telling me that she's never been presented with this kind of situation before, that she got so flustered that she did that? I'm not saying she willingly did that, but I'm saying that she needs to be held responsible.
I think I got updates of what happened to her. And also, somebody said that. Let me play this video here of this lady saying this. I'm just gonna read this. This is a speech. Dante Wright's aunt. She did a speech to the public, and she revealed that George Floyd's girlfriend was one of Dante's teachers. So they actually have a connection with each other. It says, finding out that George Floyd's girlfriend was Daunte Wright's teacher reminds us that Fred Hampton's mom babysat Emmett Till. Fred Hampton's the guy that they did a story about in Judas and the Black Messiah. It's devastating to grasp the violence and collective trauma of systematic racism across families, communities, and generations, and know how little has changed. Again, Kim Potter, she is now, we didn't say this shit, but she has now been charged with second-degree manslaughter for killing Daunte Wright, and then she was released on $100,000 bond after she was charged. So she's released right now. They did a mugshot of her. Why does my voice sound so low? Shit, a little close. They did a mugshot of her. Niggas like, yeah, she's released on $100,000 bond. You think bond should have been more than that?
Yeah, I think bond should have been more than that. Not only for...
Wasn't Chavez like $1 million?
Yeah.
Some shit like that?
Yeah.
He bonded out too, didn't he?
He did bond out.
Wait.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Did he?
I don't remember.
Yes, he did. He did bond out.
I don't remember. So many cases going on right now, though. But he might have. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I saw the video. Nothing changes for me. There's no excuse for that shit. So, sadly, that's another fucking case that we got to add to this list. We got Arbery's coming up. Who did I just say that got killed? Well, he didn't get killed. I think Jacob Blake got shot. That was in Minnesota, though. Let me make sure that was in Minnesota.
Jacob Blake?
Yeah. Let me make sure that was in Minnesota, because we said that earlier. I don't want to say the wrong shit about something so touchy. Yeah, that was Kenosha. That was Jacob Blake. Those were the riots where, what was the kid we talking about? Kyle Rittenhouse was carrying the gun.
Yeah.
Those are the riots. What's next here? Chris Cuomo actually has something to say on CNN about the situations that have been happening about the shootings across America.
You really do. You don't like it. I don't like it. It scares me. Shootings, gun laws, access to weapons. I know when they'll change. Your kids start getting killed. White people's kids start getting killed. White kid, big family, that house over there. Those start piling up. What is going on with these police? What? Maybe we shouldn't even have police. That kind of mania, that kind of madness, that'll be you. And you know what the answer is. You're real.
So again, he said, this is Chris Cuomo, CNN. He said that he knows what the answer is for people to start caring is when white kids start getting killed by police. That's when they start caring. And I agree.
I agree
with what he's saying.
It's every race but black and everybody else ethnicity, I think.
Because when did we...
Because then you're attacking the money of the country, right?
Say what?
It was run by, right?
Say that again?
Because then you're attacking the family of the people who have the money in the country, right?
Yeah, and I'm glad that he said this. I'm glad that he used his platform to say something like that. And Chris Cuomo, of course, is a white person for people that don't know who Chris Cuomo is. Isn't he like the fucking brother of what's his name? Or cousin or something?
Oh, yeah, the mayor.
Yeah. Of New York?
Yeah.
So them niggas is family.
Yeah, they're family.
Yeah, they family. Derek Chauvin updates. All right, let's get into it now. I had articles going into shit that's been going on with Derek Chauvin the last week. We've been talking about fucking updates at least for like 3 fucking weeks now. This Derek Chauvin and George Floyd situation. I got a headline here. It says defense team tries to say that George Floyd's overwhelming strength is the reason he had to be restrained. Also notes police frequently say if you can talk, you can breathe. Prosecution, they gave their closing arguments. They said that Chauvin did it on purpose. Judge denies Derek Chauvin's defense team to declare a mistrial. So, okay, is that what you were going to talk about with the mistrial? Did you talk about that mistrial with him?
Well, yeah, with people of political stature and that kind of nature, as far as that goes, that them saying this the kind of stuff that could influence a mistrial.
Also, I have a breakdown of the jury in the trial.
What? They have that published?
That's published. 5 are male, 7 are female. The age of the jury, they range from 20s to 60s. 2 identify as white men, 1 in his 20s and 1 in their 30s. 4 identify as white women, 3 in their 50s and 1 in her 40s. 2 identified as mixed race women, 1 in her 20s and 1 in her 40s. 3 identify as black men, 2 in their 30s and 1 in his 40s. And 1 person identifies as a black woman in her 60s.
It's pretty diverse. Well, majority is made up of white, right? 6.
Was it?
2 and 3. Well, 2 or 3 and 3. Is it 2 and 3 or 3 and 3? 5 or 6?
4 white women, that's 6.
Okay, so it's 4 and
6
2.
white women, yeah. They have any white men? You said?
I thought the first white was white men.
Yeah, so 6. It is 6.
6, okay.
6 white. What's the jury? 12 jurors, so it's half.
Half and half, yeah.
Okay, that's good then. That's good. But breaking news just came out, like we said, and he tried to invoke Derek Chauvin tried to invoke his Fifth Amendment right. Did I have the article on that? I thought I just did. On day 14 of Derek Chauvin's trial, the former officer on trial for killing George Floyd had decided not to testify and invoked his Fifth. Oh, so he did do it. So he didn't even testify.
Damn.
So he didn't even give his side of the story, which I felt was a little weird, but still, the end result is today.
Unless he just knew that, that's it. It's a wrap. I'm guilty. He knew that. No, under all circumstances.
I don't know. I can't say what this man's think. I don't know. He could have. Derek Chauvin found guilty today of the murder of George Floyd. He was found guilty on all 3 counts. Again, this literally just happened right before we started recording. Derek Chauvin has been found guilty for the murder of George Floyd. 2nd-degree murder is count number 1. 3rd-degree murder is count number 2, and 2nd-degree manslaughter. So they haven't given a sentencing yet, or when they didn't even put the date where his sentence is going to be on, from what I've seen yet. But yeah, that is just come out. I might go on social media right now. Somebody might say something about it. I don't know, but yeah, essentially it went the way that we all kind of saw it going. They were trying all that little bullshit, all this little side stories of what they said fucking happened. Oh, they have a video here.
Records.
They have a moment.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, count 1. Court file number 27, CR 20-12646.
He's there.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional 2nd-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44
He didn't even flinch, bro. It's like he might have known, because he didn't even flinch. He might know what's coming. So yeah, like we said, we don't know the years yet. Sentencing hasn't been done yet.
It's gonna be probably 25 years, and then with eligibility for parole after half that term of sentence. Probably good behavior if you release,
But the sentence is going to be based on all 3 counts. So
I'm saying that reflecting that because I already know it's going to be some bullshit.
So the total of all 3 of those counts will be 25 years.
Probably 25.
We'll see. I don't know.
I don't think they're going to give him anything significant. They got to make an example out of him, which they did the guilty charge. Yeah, but I think ultimately when you just to justify this kind of stuff, they'll give him a lesser sentence and allow him eligibility for parole. I don't think that it's going to be a long sentence. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's going to be a long sentence to where it may look long initially. He's going to have parole or something like that for good behavior or something at some point. I don't think that's going to be something substantial. I think personally, I could be wrong, of course, but
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, breaking news. That shit just happened, y'all. So I know everybody's pretty much seeing it right now as it happens. Well, when you listen to it, you already know. But and the last thing we have, there was another video that came out of a situation that could have went fucking left. But a U.S. Army sergeant, he was arrested and charged with assault after he confronted a black man walking in a predominantly white South Carolina neighborhood. You saw the video, right?
saw the video.
Unfortunately, there's been another racist attack on an unarmed black man. His man was unarmed. Caught on camera on Monday, an incident occurred between U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Jonathan Pentland, who confronted a black man named DeAndre in Columbia, South Carolina, after he was walking in a predominantly white neighborhood. The incident was caught on camera by Cheryl Johnson and has gone viral. The outrage has caused residents in the community, celebrities, and activists to stand up for DeAndre and call out the Pentland family. I think the place that he works for, the fort that he works for, the leaders at Fort Jackson in no way. Oh yeah, they tweeted shit.
Yeah, I saw that they tweeted that shit.
The leaders in Fort Jackson in no way condone the behavior depicted in the video posted recently. This action deeply impacts our community, the neighborhoods in the Summit and the city of Columbia, Richland, and Lexington counties, and our armed family. I ask that our communities and leaders exercise a degree of patience, affording blah blah blah. So yeah, they had to say something about the incident, and he was charged with assault. He did push the black dude in his video. DeAndre's name is. Why don't I have his last name? DeAndre what? What is his last name? They got this dude's first and last name. What about DeAndre? But this is an incident that could have really went left. Luckily, it didn't. Thank God it didn't. But just goes to show you, bro. These people do not care. They don't care, bro. Didn't this nigga say? Did he even say? I think he said in the video that he lives in the neighborhood.
He literally was trying to de-escalate this shit as much as he can, bro.
Who, the black dude?
Yeah, he was trying to de-escalate this stuff. He wasn't being confrontational.
Yeah, he wasn't being confrontational at all.
He was just trying to walk his way. The guy got back in his face when he decided to go that way and just be like, all right, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to just go. He was literally getting in his face.
And he's like 2 times the size of DeAndre, too. I'll say that much. He's getting in his face. He pushed him a little bit. He told him, get out of here. You're not welcome here. We don't know who you are. I've never seen you before. Like, it's unacceptable for shit like this to happen. Just to random black people. It's unacceptable for that to fucking happen. If nobody's giving you a reason or looking suspicious for you to approach them in any type of way, there's no reason for you to do that, in my opinion.
It doesn't say his name in other...
Maybe he didn't want to give out his last name then.
Oh, but like I was going to get to this point. Sometimes I go to the park and I'll walk and all that kind of shit. This is a nice part of Georgia, out there in Alpharetta. I'll go and walk. Me and my girl will go and walk and everything like that. So the park leads you around neighborhoods. I don't ever go too far into neighborhoods just for this reason here, because people gonna be like, "Oh, why are you here? Why are you in this neighborhood?" Even though you're just walking.
That's fucked up that you got to think that way, because you just want to walk.
Because it's just best to just avoid all this whole situation together, you know. And that's not to say, oh, if you don't live here, you can't walk here. I would assume you can say that if it's gated or something like that, but I never want to see.
Yeah, if it's a gated community or something like that, that's different. But yeah.
But if it's an open neighborhood, you know, I'm just walking, you know, just walking. That you got to get to the level where you're thinking about to do that kind of stuff. I doubt a lot of people, certain people, you know, are gonna have to worry about that as much as people of color.
Yeah.
So.
He said, "You in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out." That's what he told this nigga. Like I said, he's been arrested and charged.
And that's been more apparent nowadays than anything. That's essentially Arbery.
Yeah.
Essentially Arbery. And then there was another one where an Uber driver, he had the police called on him, remember? Mm-hmm. We did the article not too long ago on that.
I'm not sure, bro.
Just because you're walking, you're not doing nothing.
Just be safe, guys, please. Because like I said, this could have really went left. So please be safe. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't put yourself in bad situations. Just please.
And even if you think that it's likely for something to go wrong, or there's a position like if I do this, you know, somebody might take it the wrong way. Just play it safe, man. Just don't do it, man.
Yeah.
It's fucked up that I have to say that, but as far as your well-being and all that kind of stuff, and whoever you're with, just do it, because you're. Essentially, we're giving them a reason to act a certain way toward us.
Yeah. Because
it's not fair. I shouldn't have to sit here and tell people, if you feel like they're going to take this the wrong way or have the wrong idea, if they pull up or get intimidated by me or do all this and that, then just let it be, man. Just don't put yourself in that situation. It's fucked up that we got to think that way.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people kind of feel like, well, you know, I can do what I want to do. You know, I should be able to walk in a public place and I should be able to do what I want to do without being spoken.
Well, correction. Certain people can do whatever they want to do. We can, right?
That's facts. I ain't gonna. Yeah.
So
yeah, that's facts. So yeah, that's all we have for all that. We're gonna move on now because we've been hit the 50-minute mark. So let's get into the music segment and then sports Q&A segment. I meant to say send your Q&A questions, but I'll say it later when we do the Q&A segment. Should I do it right now? Go ahead, tell them the email.
Y'all make sure that y'all send your questions, anything that y'all have on your mind. Send it to socialjunkiePod pod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can also DM us or send us questions to the thing. We don't read your name. We just identify your gender, and then we'll address the questions. So we go out there to Atlanta and we ask the questions to the people, and we'll give our input ourselves on it.
Yeah. So we're going to do that later today.
So,
I forgot to get their names, but I'll get it.
So again, make sure that y'all send y'all questions, DM, whatever. Prefer to send it to the email, whatever question I have, like relationships, sex, with all anything, it don't matter. Fucking send it to socialjunkiePod@gmail.com.
Excuse me. Music's pretty short. Currency just released another project. Why is that funny? Can we laugh like that?
Because I could have sworn it was a couple weeks ago. He released one, bro.
Currency releases another project on 420 at 4:20 p.m. It's called Financial District. He says it's produced by Black Metaphor. That's the nigga that made the Ali Boo My beat. Black Metaphor.
Currency will never be unsuccessful, bro. He is literally the epitome.
One of the hardest working.
He is the epitome of fucking keep on going, bro. Like the epitome of
this nigga has a lot of
continually
projects, dog. This nigga has a lot of fucking. Is it out? Let me see if it's on Apple yet. This nigga has a lot of fucking projects, dog. That's my nigga.
If you look up consistency, you'll see a picture of him in Webster.
Yeah, Currency dropped a project. Oh, Slime Language 2 came out. Young Thug and YSL. The whole little fucking collaboration. Not collaboration. What is it called?
I don't know.
Compilation album. I saw fucking Fat Boy saying that he doesn't remember a compilation album better than this one. I was like, alright, nigga, I ain't go that far. I'm not gonna say all that. I only listened to like the first half of it. I thought it was cool. I thought the beats was hard. The shit was cool. I mean, it's just Young Thug. It's not no subject matter I'm looking for when it comes to Young Thug. It's just, I want to hear some hard shit. I want to hear some hard sounding shit.
I never was really into Young Thug like that. I'll say it again, but after that last one, I was actually pretty.
People were saying that Revenge of the Dreamers was better. People were trying to tell him that, and he was like, it's two different vibes. He didn't even.
It is two different vibes though.
Yeah, but it's still a compilation album and it's rap.
That's true.
It's still a compilation rap album. I don't know. I haven't listened to the whole thing to give my opinion on that. Revenge of Dreamers 3 wasn't all that to me. It was cool. It wasn't like, oh my god, this shit is amazing. It was just cool to me. But yeah, Currency dropped the project. Thug and them niggas dropped that shit. They announced that where DMX's public memorial was gonna be. It said DMX will be honored by his family, friends, and loved ones at one of the most premier entertainment venues in the country, the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. People didn't really know if it was going to be open to the public, which we talked about off air a little bit, and it's not. It's just going to be close family and friends. They can see celebrities. So I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Probably niggas that know him and shit, yeah. Definitely. April 24th, Saturday. So what's that? That's this weekend. Hey guys, I ain't going to tell y'all that. That's none of y'all business. What's going on Saturday? It's none of y'all business. That's my business. I ain't going to say nothing about it. It's like, alright. Stop. Yo, the fuck? Fucking mosquitoes and shit in here, nigga. What else we got from music? Oh, I want you
came in with your hair, nigga.
I wanted to talk about this because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about shit like this on social media lately. The Game has spoken.
Who? The rapper?
The Game, the rapper. He has something to say on Twitter, I believe.
Oh, nah. So you only say that because of one reason.
So you know what it is I'm speaking
about. I already
about.
know what I know. The paying for everything and shit like that.
The Game tweeted, maybe I'm old school, but my woman ain't paying one damn bill. Not rent, not mortgage, not a car note, not nails, not hair, not clothes, not phone or groceries. If you're taking care of home, cooking and fucking the shit out of me, life on me, period. What was you trying to say that I would say? Fuck, nigga, what you mean? What do you mean by that? What you mean by that?
I mean, I know what you were talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I already know what you were saying.
And I saw, what's his name? Lil Durk. Not Lil Durk. Is it Lil Durk? G Herbo. G Herbo was on a podcast with Gilly and his homeboy, Wallow, whatever. And they were talking the same thing. And I keep saying Lil Durk. G Herbo was like, yeah, my girl don't pay for shit. She don't pay for nothing, bro. I just pay the bills. And then Gilly was like, yeah, I don't do that either. Like, my girl don't pay for nothing. You disagree. Why?
I disagree up to the point of you being wealthy. They can say that because they're doing wealthy. If I'm wealthy and I'm doing
that's
that,
what everybody
then
was
that's fine.
That's what most people were commenting saying. Like, y'all niggas is rich, bro. Like, what are y'all talking about?
But
even if you're not rich...
Nah, bro, it's half and half.
50-50?
It's 50-50.
Bitches ain't gonna like that.
They're not gonna like that, but why would I care what they think?
Women aren't gonna like that. I should say bitches.
Why am I gonna care what they think? No, who wants somebody to freeload off of them? You want them to grow. You want to grow as with each other. You want...
I want to read some of these comments. I gotta find that shit again. I want to read some of these comments.
You gonna read the ads?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I can't even remember who fucking posted the shit. I think it was Fat Boy. I have to look real quick. But do you think that that's an old way of thinking?
That a man? Yeah, it's an old way of thinking. Yeah. Just like saying y'all women want equal rights, right? So, and equal pay, right? Because there's nothing wrong with that. So at the end of the day, you should be able to work and make a living and do all that kind of stuff. And you can say everything about the pay gap and everything like that, but you're working toward becoming equal paying citizens just like how men are. And I agree with feminism to a point. I'm not trying to downplay all that kind of stuff, but equal pay. If it's equal pay and all that kind of stuff, you need to be handling half of the bills. Because if you were rich, you would be that kind of person. You'd just handle everything. You had the money to do that, right?
Yeah. That's a fact. Like, that's for sure. Like, I don't even think that's a question.
And that's really the only reason that they're saying that, because they're rich. They can do that. So
niggas would try to make it seem like if they didn't have money, they would still. Because I think that they would make that argument if you said that to them, like to the Game or whoever. You'd be like, well, if you weren't rich, they would probably be like, nigga, I'd still say that shit.
They definitely would not. The fuck?
I think they
Who the
would
fuck?
say that, though.
Who the fuck is gonna fucking be out here letting they girl just pay for not pay for anything? Come on, man.
I don't think that's really in love. A pussy whip.
Nah, bro.
In my opinion. I'm not saying that's the only reason. I mean, this is a touchy subject for. I think women are more so. What do you think? I should call a girl. I don't know. I should call somebody. If that's an old way of thinking.
It's not even an old way of thinking. Some people in Spanish cultures do that. Hispanic cultures think that way. It's not just an old way of thinking. It's just like in general kind of thinking.
So what's the woman's job? What's the job? What's a woman's job?
To cook, clean, and make me. Nah, stop playing. Nah, definitely not. The same. It can be the same as men. To be honest, I'll be real with you.
So she
to a certain capacity now. To a certain.
You know
capacity.
what the argument they gonna try to make is, okay, so I'm cooking for you, I'm fucking you, I'm doing all this shit for the house, I'm taking care of our kids. On top of all that, you want me to continue? Well, yeah, work. Yeah, you want me to work, and you want me to pay 50% everything. No. When I do all this stuff already,
first of all,
I do more than you. You just go to work and you get fucked.
No, that doesn't make that what?
I'm just making
go to work and get fucked.
Yeah,
Come on, what are you dating, bro? You dating strippers out here?
No, Nick, I'm talking about you just go to work and then wait and come home and get fucked. That's what a woman would say. You go to work and then you just come home and get
because at the
fucked.
end of the day, just like how you're asking me, what is a woman supposed to do? What is a man supposed to do? Everything needs to be half and
What a
half.
woman says,
just like how you take care of your two kids, you split responsibility with you and T, right?
Yes, I agree with what you're saying.
So it would go the other way when we're talking about females.
Mm-hmm.
They can work and do all this stuff, take care of the kids, just like how a man is supposed to have the responsibility. And that notion that we had before of not being able to take kids and leaving all the females to do that shit, it's not how it is anymore. You got to learn to cook. You got to learn how to take care of your kids, do all this and do other stuff that women, so to speak, were supposed to be doing, whatever. And it has to be equal. I get certain jobs, it can't be because of the physical demands.
Right.
There's a constraint as far as that goes, but equal as far as that goes, yeah. Up until that point. Otherwise, why? But then we got to bring up the point about certain cultures. They think that a man needs to pay for everything, and they've been raised that way, so that they're really ingrained into that kind of stuff. A man needs to be thing.
Yeah.
But that's different than how society is nowadays. So I don't. That's just what I think.
I agree totally with what you said about it's more so the fact that these niggas are millionaires, bro. I mean, it's so easy for them to say that. I'm not saying that it's hard for niggas like us to say some shit like that, but it's just so these niggas are millionaires. Of course, life is on them. You got $1 million in the bank, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you niggas talking about here, bro? I don't see anything wrong if somebody does say the opposite of what we say. If somebody's like, I pay for everything. Okay, cool. If you do that, that's you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's whatever you and your partner.
It's just whatever you would kind of want to do, I guess.
More so is this celebrities just saying this shit over and over again, trying to fuck the game up for niggas like us. It's just like, okay, what y'all niggas doing? Relax.
They're not really gonna fuck up the game for anybody. Why are they gonna fuck it up for? If you don't want that type of woman, don't date that type of woman.
Pumping in the women's heads like, yeah, you know what? That is right. You know what?
You can't have both. You can't have feminism and you can't have that.
Why not?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You want to be equal and have equal pay, but have a motherfucker pay for all my shit. No. Have one.
You heard it here. You heard it here first. Mr. DeJoy. Not me. His words. I think that's it for music. That was music.
That was music. What the fuck? After you just said that, the fuck?
The music segment. That's all we got for music. Brandon's going to lead us into sports. And then we're going to get into the Q&A segment that we're going to close out. You ready?
Jake Paul, Ben Askren.
So? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Jake Paul. Talk about it.
I don't watch a fight. I'm not going to pay for that kind of shit. I don't stream or anything like that and shit like that. I don't do all that. But
you would have wasted your money anyway.
Yeah, even if I did, do that shit, that shit is just, it has no interest in me. I like boxing. I like general boxing and all that kind of shit, but he's not a boxer. He has very good fundamentals of boxing and whatnot. It seems like he takes his training serious, but he's not boxers. Ben Askren. Who you can when you ask the UFC or MMA community, Ben Askren, like, come on, bro. All you'll do is all you'll say is the dude who got kneed and got knocked out. Yeah, same guy. So you're not really gonna.
How old is he?
Ben Askren? He's old as fuck, bro, isn't he? Isn't he like 33, 34?
That's old as fuck. I guess he
might be.
That's old as fuck for boxing.
Yeah, that's old for boxing, I think. What? You don't think it's old for boxing?
Find out how old he is.
Oh, Ben Askren is 36. So he's almost...
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty significant age. Yeah. That's a pretty significant nigga.
So,
I done wrote like fucking 10 times all his.
So, I don't personally think that this record of him fighting it means anything, man. Yeah, it's a professional record and everything like that, but you're not boxing actual boxers. Yeah. Nate Robinson wasn't a boxer. He was a basketball player. And fucking... Who didn't know how...
He's
clearly didn't
fun.
know.
He's trying to get there. He's having fun. He's trying to get there, I guess.
KSI wasn't a boxer. I mean, just KSI. The guy who fought.
I guess. Didn't he start from YouTube, Jake Paul?
Oh, no. That was Logan Paul who fought KSI.
His brother?
Yeah.
Isn't his brother from the fight Floyd?
I think it was called off. But yeah, he's not a boxer. I don't respect it. I mean, if he were to fight a real boxer, like something like that, yeah, maybe. Somebody with a decent record, yeah, because then that's a different animal. But I'm not gonna deny that he doesn't know how to box. He does know. He knows his way how to box fundamentally. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he has fundamentals. No, I mean I didn't watch it. I saw the knockout. I didn't watch it though. I wasn't interested in watching it. I think I was doing something that night anyway. Snowfall's on tonight, guys. When you're hearing this,
I thought it was all on tomorrow.
So what?
I thought it was on tomorrow.
Tonight when they hear it. I mean they ain't gonna hear it till tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
This episode. Snowfall's on tonight. Season finale. Brandon got into it. What you think about it, dog? He did.
I did not.
He did. NBA news. What we got? The NBA has told teams to be ready for the impact of the verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. I mean, I guess it doesn't mean anything now because it kind of went the way that people wanted it to go. So I guess it's not. Because if it would have went, what I'm saying is if it would have went a different way and he wasn't found guilty, the NBA was trying to warn teams, all right, be ready because, teams might try to protest before the games.
Yeah.
They might not play or come out. They might wait in the fucking locker room while the national anthem, all that shit's playing. So yeah, I thought this was pretty weird before when they announced this. I was like, why the fuck are they telling the teams? Like it's almost like they know something, but it went the way we expected it to go.
Yeah.
Thank God it did. D Wade, he bought a stake in the Utah Jazz. He joined a ownership group, joining majority owner and Governor Ryan Smith with plans to take an active role in the franchise and the region. So he's taking an active role. He's not the Miami Heat guys, the Utah Jazz over there. Is this West? I think that's West over the play compass. Pull it out. I got 2 messages on fucking Instagram. I bet you it's about Derek Chauvin. Damn, West is behind us. Over there, over that way. I bet you these messages about Derek Chauvin, Brandon. How much you want to bet? I bet you because I posted that shit. Damn, it's not. I was wrong. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of weird that fucking D Wade didn't. Not that it was weird that he didn't get an ownership stake in the Miami Heat because he could do whatever the fuck he want to do. My main concern was I think that shit just should have been offered to D Wade. Everything he's done for the city of Miami. The respect that I have for the Miami Heat organization will not go anywhere. The love that I have for the Heat fans, that goes nowhere. But this is about the next phase of my life as an investor, a businessman, and an entrepreneur. I think the owner of the Miami Heat, Mickey Harrison, he said something about this. Yeah, I want to congratulate Dwayne on his recent announcement. We discussed having him join our ownership group after his retirement, but he was not prepared to commit at the time. Of course, I am disappointed that he didn't reconsider. Having said that, I wish him good luck and much success with the Jazz, the Heat owner.
Oh.
To me, Dwayne will always be a Heat lifer. But that's kind of, not that I could read between the lines, but that's kind of a vague statement. We discussed having him join our ownership group after his retirement, but he was not prepared to commit at the time. I want to hear Wade say that. Because I don't know if Wade wasn't. They could just be saying that. I want to hear Wade say that.
I don't know if he'll ever talk about that. You think he'll ever talk about that?
Wade?
Yeah.
Why not? If they ask him. Hey, is what Mickey Harrison said true?
I'm saying as far as this being a question on other people's minds besides me and you. Do you think?
It should, if you're a Heat fan, to me. If you're a Miami fan, to me. You're saying like it's not a big deal.
No, I think it's a big deal because after what they did to him, they didn't want to pay him his
for the
money. He had to go to the
shit.
Bulls. Yeah.
Came back though. We traded back for him.
Yeah. He should have been traded in the first place. So
I know. I agree. But yeah, that's what happened with that. What we got next? Michael Jordan is set to present Kobe Bryant at the Hall of Fame. It's going to be May 15th when the induction class of 2020 is induced. So Michael Jordan is going to present for Kobe Bryant. I think rightfully so.
Yeah.
I think that was the only way to really have it, honestly. So May 15th, that's gonna happen.
That's gonna be watched for real.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a watch. LaMarcus Aldridge retired. This nigga just signed with the Nets like 2 weeks ago. But no, that's fucked up. It's because it's serious though. Because I think he said he has a regular heartbeat. He put out a statement. Today I write this letter with a heavy heart. My last game I played while dealing with an irregular heartbeat. Later on that night, my rhythm got even worse, which really worried me even more. The next morning, I guess he's talking about after the last game. The next morning, I told the team what was going on and that they were getting me to the hospital. That they needed to get me to the hospital and get me checked out. Though I'm better now, what I felt with my heart that night was still one of the scary things I've experienced. So he announced his retirement after 15 seasons. So just signed with the Nets and now the nigga's gone. He's retiring. A lot of people retiring for sports, man, this year.
Yeah.
Not
Wish him the
Tom,
best,
Drew
man,
Brees.
because
I'll talk about somebody else later.
that's crazy that you have to walk away from that kind of stuff after that kind of injury.
After
that kind of stuff.
After you just signed with the super team in the NBA, because these niggas look like they finna go to the finals too. And he don't even got a ring. That's another thing. And that's a good thing he wasn't thinking like, let me just wait to get this ring or try to get a ring and then I'll retire. This nigga made that shit like now.
Yeah, because I think a lot more people are taking it health serious as far as sports go.
Which is
Football,
good.
yeah.
You should do that because your health is more important, which is essentially what he said.
A lot of people won't think about that when they're playing.
Yeah, that's true. Steph Curry, MVP. Yes, no, maybe so.
After all I've been hearing about him, yeah.
Most games with 10 made three-pointers in NBA history. Curry has 21. The next closest is Klay Thompson with 5. Curry has 4 of those games this week. The next closest to his 21 is 5, and Curry has 4 games this week. James Harden has 3, Damian Lillard has 3, J.R. Smith has 3 games. 21. My opinion is I don't think a team that's fighting for a playoff spot they would give an MVP award to the team that's fighting for a playoff spot. That's just me, because that doesn't happen often. Usually it's the team, the MVP winner. Well, I can't remember with James Harden a couple years ago, but usually the nigga that wins the MVP, his team is like a top 3 or 4 seed or some shit like that. Saw that with LeBron, Derrick Rose.
That's not fair.
That didn't happen with Russell Westbrook though. I don't think that happened.
Is that fair?
I think Russell Westbrook and them was fighting for a playoff spot that year. I might be wrong. I mean, the niggas was the most dominant player though. It wasn't just for that reason. They were the most dominant player, but that usually given to the player, and their team is usually successful that year. Usually, but yeah, this nigga Curry's unbelievable, bro. Greatest shooter in NBA history. That's not even a question no more. LaMelo Ball, he's gonna come back. They're saying, which is crazy because I said a couple weeks ago, like a month ago, that this nigga was fucking out for the fucking season. For the Hornets, they're saying his cast was removed and a CT scan confirmed his injured wrist has healed, so it looks like he's gonna be clear to return to basketball activities within 7 to 10 days. So this nigga's coming back, which is good for them, I guess. I like LaMelo too. I think this will help him for his Rookie of the Year award because he got that. Because when he got injured, everybody's like, damn, that shit kind of fucked up his award. But we'll see what he does when he comes back. That nigga's nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
This little nigga is nice.
When
bro.
he gets to that age, man, a couple more years, bro, he gonna be.
Yeah, he gonna be.
Him
and Luka. Him and Luka, Mike Zion. They gonna be. They the future. Fucking what's his name out of Memphis too. Fucking what's that nigga name? Ja Morant. All them niggas gonna be the future.
Yeah.
Kobe and Nike, their deal has expired. Vanessa Bryant, she went on Instagram to talk about this. She says Kobe's Nike contract expired 4/13/21. Kobe and Nike have made some of the most beautiful basketball shoes of all time, worn and adored by fans and athletes across the globe. It seems fitting that NBA players wear my husband's product than any other signature shoe. Is that true?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Not more.
I would like it to be true.
Yeah, but
my hopes will always be to allow Kobe's fans to get and wear his products. I will continue to fight for that. Kobe's products sell out in seconds. That says everything. I was hoping to forge a lifelong partnership with Nike. That reflects my husband's legacy. We will do everything that we can to honor Kobe and Gigi's legacies. That will never change. There was reports coming out that Kobe, before he passed, that he was thinking about getting his own brand after him and leaving Nike. So I don't know if this kind of has anything to do with that, but I've never had a pair of Kobe's, bro.
Probably.
I've never had a pair of Kobe's. Probably.
Some early Kobe's are nice, like them those fucking Christmas ones.
The Grinch ones, yeah.
Yeah, them shits is hard.
I don't like low top shoes. That's my thing.
Man, them shits is hard, bro.
I don't really like low top shoes, but yeah, them shits I like Kobe. That's the last thing. That shit did that shit last time. Last thing for that was last for NBA news. NFL news. Alex Smith announced his retirement. I was watching some shit last night. Cause I never really thought about like some quarterbacks and their stories. Like most NFL players, you know their story. I wasn't all the way. I knew, but I didn't think about it like that. Alex Smith story. So y'all niggas know he never won pick. He got drafted over Aaron Rodgers. think that was 2005. I want to say that was 2005. San Francisco. He was always okay because Brandon asked me if he was a good quarterback. He was always average quarterback. He wasn't a great quarterback to me. But if y'all think about it, this nigga went to San Francisco, got hurt in San Francisco. Colin Kaepernick was the backup. This nigga Colin Kaepernick took over, was fucking dynamic as fuck, was running fucking niggas' heads off. This nigga went to the fucking Super Bowl. Alex Smith never got his job back. So he loses his job to this nigga. He goes to fucking Kansas City. Starts having a good year there. Gets hurt again. Guess who's his backup that they just fucking drafted next year? Patrick Mahomes. This nigga comes there. This nigga's fucking gone. He gets shipped to Washington. So he lost his job to two niggas. And both of those niggas went to the Super Bowl after he left. Colin Kaepernick went to the Super Bowl after Alex Smith left. Well, he was still there. Alex Smith was still there. But he went to the Super Bowl. They lost. Patrick Mahomes, you already know. This nigga's unbelievable. This nigga's unstoppable right now. He got a Super Bowl ring already. Then this nigga goes to Washington and they played the fucking video. I just showed Brandon the video. This nigga breaks his fucking leg. Some wild shit. Bro, they fucking showing pictures of this nigga's leg when he went to the fucking hospital afterwards. Bro, they had to shave this nigga's skin like all the way down to the fucking flesh because his fucking leg got infected with fucking like bacteria and shit. This nigga had 17 surgeries, bro. Nigga almost fucking died, dog. That nigga went through some shit, and I never really thought about that. Like, bro, this nigga Alex Smith went through some shit in his career, bro. Came back, got comeback player of the year. After that whole, bro, this nigga's leg almost got amputated, bro. Damn. His wife said she was gonna let them amputate his leg. She said she was gonna let them niggas do that shit.
All that bacteria.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, bro. That was some wild shit this nigga went through. But luckily he came back, got comeback player of the year. But he announced his retirement yesterday. So Alex Smith is gone after I think it's 16 years. Said even though I've got plenty of snaps left in me, after 16 years of giving this game everything I've got, I can't wait to see what else is possible. So yeah, Alex Smith retired, and that's all I got for sports, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Some niggas, and it's just so he seemed like a good dude just watching the interviews and the interview he did and shit like that. He seems like a good-hearted person, and yeah, some niggas just have bad luck, dog. Lost your job to two niggas. One nigga, both of them went to the Super Bowl.
And when you think about it, football might not be his calling. He might have a greater purpose right now.
That injury is gruesome too. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Lost your job twice and then you break your fucking leg. This nigga almost fucking died, dog. Had to have 17. Like they were showing all that shit with this nigga's leg, bro. I was like, bro, this shit is fucking crazy. Like I don't know. Would you let them amputate your leg?
Nah, fuck.
Oh, and they had to take instead of amputation. He opted for the option to take skin from different places and put it down there. So he had it from the back of his thigh, they took it, and then on his calf muscle.
I would have did that.
And they fucking put it on his. So his leg is like deformed now. It looks all deformed because you're taking from pieces from your other parts of your body, bro.
Shit, but they could get it from my ass.
Yes, that's this nigga right here. That's fucked up. And that's all I got.
They get it from my ass.
It's not fucked up. It's just stupid. This nigga's fucking stupid.
I would do that. I wouldn't let them amputate. I don't want to.
So you gonna have one cheek bigger than the other.
I work out, bro.
Anyways, that's all we got for sports.
Eat some badonk dunks.
That's all we got for sports, y'all.
Eat some badonk dunk donuts.
That's all we have for sports.
Eat some bonbons.
So we're gonna get to the Q&A segment now. So again, Q&A segment. We go out to the streets. We answer you guys' questions now. We implemented that like a month or two ago. If you have a question you want to send, a relationship thing, anything you wanted to debate about, send it to the email socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. We went out to the streets of Atlanta. We got two questions that we did this week that were sent to us. And then we did a recycle one from last week. So the first one was, somebody sent this. This was a guy that sent this because we don't read the names. We just read the gender. A guy said, "Is it normal or nasty to pee while in the shower? I want to hear what people say if they tell the truth." LOL. So he thought that was funny. So this is gonna tickle Mr. Jones today. Sticker Brandon. Hey, look, I don't have nothing wrong with this question because I thought it was funny when I read it. But you know when I read the emails, I'm expected to see more serious shit. So when I saw this,
I was just like, yo, this guy's got to be joking, bro.
But thank you for sending the question, brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, send it. We appreciate it.
Second one was from a female. She said, "I'm trying to send this before I go into work and forget. Here's the question. Do you choose who you fall in love with, or does it just happen? Thanks." She said thanks with this shit. Remember? Yeah, she did. Yeah, I gotta watch the video, see what I just did. And the last one was the recycled question from last week. The situation was a man cheated on his wife. His wife cheated back for revenge. She got pregnant by the dude she cheated with. So who broke the family, the guy or the girl? We went out to the streets. We asked people those questions, and this is what they said. Ready? Check it. There it is. All right, Social Junkie Podcast. We're downtown Atlanta, and today we're here with
Rashad.
Rashad, appreciate you joining us today, brother. First question is, do you think it is normal to pee while you in the shower?
If you gotta go, I mean, you just gotta clean it. Yeah.
What, clean the shower, you said?
I mean, it's normal. Everybody did that growing up.
Yeah, everybody did it growing up, but now as a grown adult,
somebody
do you feel like it's still normal as an adult?
Man, if I can't make I'm a man. I don't know about female, but hey, it's normal to me.
Okay, that's a bit. Second one is, do you choose who you fall in love with, or does it just happen?
That's a 50-50.
What do you think, though? Yeah.
I think it just happened.
Think it just happens?
I think it just
Why
happens.
you say that?
They just, I mean, you can't choose who you want to be in love with. That's not realistic.
So you don't think it's possible to like be with somebody and like not just gradually grow feelings for them?
You can build them, but that's kind of outside of the question. Because if you just, you know what I'm saying? But just the question itself, nah, you can't pick.
Okay, bet. And the last one is, this is a scenario right here. A man cheated on his wife, she stayed, and unfortunately she cheated back for revenge and got pregnant by the man she cheated with. Who broke the family?
It was broke twice. It was broke.
So they both did, in your opinion?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna say hers was worse because she got pregnant, but it was broke already. But she just decided to stay instead of just leaving. That's what it was.
So if you're saying it's broke already, then you might be saying that he did it and he started it.
I mean, he broke it when he first cheated, but her choosing to stay, it should have been a start over point right there. But since she decided to cheat back, it's like it was broke, stayed. No, it was I guess back together, and then but it was all for revenge. So at the end of the day, it was like both on wrong.
So when it's like revenge, is it justifiable?
Nah, it ain't justifiable. Ain't nothing. Neither one is justifiable. Yeah.
Okay. All right, bet. We appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. All right. Social Junkie Podcast. We're downtown near Centennial Olympic Park, and today we're here with
Thomas.
Thomas, we appreciate you joining the Q&A segment today, brother. First question I got three for you. Right. First one is, do you think it's normal to pee while you in the shower?
Yeah.
You do think it's normal? Nothing wrong with it at all?
Nah.
Okay, straightforward, simple. All right, these next two more complicated. Do you choose who you fall in love with, or does it just happen?
It just happens.
And why do you say that?
Because love is more matters of the heart, not the mind. So it's nothing that you can control.
Okay.
So you can't choose that.
I feel that. Okay. Last one here. I got a little scenario for you. A man cheated on his wife. She stayed and cheated back for revenge. Unfortunately, she got pregnant by the person she cheated with. Who broke the family, in your opinion?
The man did.
And why you say that?
Because he cheated first.
So even though she cheated on revenge too, you don't think there's any way that they both broke the family at all?
Yeah, they both did. Two wrongs don't make a right. But whoever did that initial cheat, he more responsible. You can say they both did it, but he hold more weight
because he started
with the family because he initiated it.
And then her getting pregnant, that doesn't outweigh what he did at all?
That's a tough question, though. Well, I tell you this, it probably make it so they won't get back together.
That's what's up for me. All right, we appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. All right, Social Junkie Podcast. We're outside Georgia Aquarium here, and today we are with
Cynthia.
Cynthia, thank you for joining the Q&A segment today. I got three questions for you. First one is, do you think it's normal to pee while you're in the shower?
Yes.
And why do you say that?
Because I feel like everybody does it, even if they don't want to admit it. It's natural.
Everybody said the same thing today.
People might lie and say they don't do it, but
nah, nobody lied today. Everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Okay. Second one is, these are more complicated ones. Do you choose who you fall in love with, or does it just happen, in your opinion?
I think it just happens.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because I feel like you choose, who you want to mess with, but when it comes to your emotions and stuff like that, I feel like
it just happens.
It just happens.
Okay.
Just connect.
All right, and this is the last one here. I got a scenario for you. A man cheated on his wife. She stayed, but she cheated back for revenge. Unfortunately, she got pregnant by the person she cheated with. Who do you say broke the family?
I mean, he definitely broke the family first, but she's fucked up for getting pregnant and cheating, but he definitely fucked up the family first.
Do you think that her getting pregnant holds more weight in the situation, or no?
I think that's kind of his karma. Like you cheated on her first and you thought that she was going to stay by you and stick it through, and she ended up having a baby with somebody else. That's karma.
Okay. We appreciate it, Cynthia. All right, and we're back. All right. So the first question again, was it normal? Well, we said they heard the shit like 4 times. We just heard it 4 times too, but yeah. So you know the first question. Do you still do that? You still pee in the shower, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga right here. Let me be real with y'all, bro. I don't do that anymore because honestly, the toilet's right there. If I have to pee, I'm gonna just do it before I get in the shower. Yeah, we all done it as a kid, but I don't even remember the last time I did that, bro.
I do it like if I'm like, fuck, man, I'm getting clean and shit already, bro.
No, you don't. Yeah. The way that you just came out and said it, no, you don't.
I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, nigga, you just be.
What you talking about?
You hear there like this.
I don't be doing all that, no. Bro, if I don't want to go all the way to the bathroom where I can't make it, bro, and you really gotta fucking pee, bro. Yeah.
But the thing about that is, though, it's right there.
Okay, but you gotta get out and you wet from the fucking shower, nigga. What you mean? This guy right here, you be laughing at some weird shit, dog.
You the one said
you're
it.
You're a fucking weirdo. Bro.
You the one said that shit, bro.
Get out of here, bro. You fucking weirdo.
This nigga said that shit.
Yeah, what you laughing at, though? It's facts. You get out wet. Do you get out dry? Cause that's no wonder you stink. Stinking motherfucker. Fucking whore.
I don't do that anymore, bro. I'm just being honest. But y'all understand what all y'all was saying. Thank y'all too again. I didn't even say y'all names. Rashad, Thomas, and Cynthia. Thank y'all for joining us this week. We appreciate it. But I don't do it. I find it surprising that everybody said yes. So, bro, to answer your question, Mr. Jones, you got to see everybody said that they do. His last name's not Jones.
Yeah, but I'm lying about it.
He said what? I'm not lying about my answer. I'm serious. I don't do that shit no more. The toilet's right there. It's literally right there. And I go, why do you all of a sudden have to pee while you in the shower now? The toilet's right there.
You might have just drank some water and it has to run through your body in order for you to go pee, bro. So, what you mean?
Alright, okay. Well, the second one is, what's the second one? Do you choose to fall in love or does it just happen to you? What do you think?
You don't choose to fall in love. It just happens, man.
As much as I want to say that, Brandon, a part of me...
Man, shut up before I neck your ass. You don't pick who you fall in love with.
So you're gonna fall in love with someone you're not attracted to? That's in your mind.
Okay, but that comes down to the criteria. You wouldn't be messing with them if you're not. I'm talking about you've messed with females to the point that you've not fall in love. You can't control. You've put it this way. You've messed with females, one more than the other, and you wouldn't catch feelings with the person that you chilled more with. Is that right?
That's true. What if you're just around? What if? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Let me stop making it difficult because I'm trying to make it difficult. Facts. As much as I want to say it, what did Thomas say? He said it's of the heart, not the mind. He said all that stuff is within your heart.
Oh, Thomas.
Yeah, it's like pretty much saying you don't really think about it. It just happens.
Yeah, it just happens. Like I think it just happens, bro. You can't control it.
What did Cynthia say? I don't remember. What did she say?
More and more time that you spend with somebody, the more and more your feelings will develop. You know, you'll feel some type of way. So, and sometimes with some other people, more and more time you spend more with each other, it might not go anywhere. You can spend a lot of time with people, you know, they might not. You know,
love is such a fickle emotion.
We spend a lot of time. I hate your ass.
Oh my god, let's go with the dumb shit. But for real though, as much as I want to say, I'm saying though, like for real though, as much as I want to say, like that it just happened.
Okay, so give you saying all that, but what's the reason?
Because it just sounds stupid to think about.
That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. How does it sound stupid?
Because it sounds stupid to just say that you choose who you fall in love with. Honestly, because it's like
you choose.
I agree with what. No. Not that you choose who you fall in love with. That it. I agree. It does just happen. Ultimately, I agree. It does just happen. It's within your heart. It's not you.
Okay, so that's the question. It's like
that's what I'm saying. The opposite way. That if I say that, that's stupid.
You can't automatically say, okay, so say this. So it's basically saying you can't pick and choose who you're gonna fall for. You're really saying that kind of like you can pick and you can fall with anybody regardless.
A part of me wants to say that, bro.
You can't pick who you gonna fall in love with, P. You just can't.
I agree.
I'm just being honest.
I agree.
You just can't.
I agree. We gonna talk about this too. I think I'm trying to figure out how to form this into a question though next when we go out, whenever we go back out into the streets and ask people this.
Guy's a fucking idiot.
So I fucking saw on Instagram this dude had he wasn't a skit, but he was just talking. I forgot his name.
He was a what? A skit?
I said that he made a skit, but no, it's not a skit. It wasn't a skit. It was just a regular video he made. But he was saying that you know when you're in the talking stages with somebody and you just getting to know somebody, he was like, let's think about it, guys. He was talking to men more specifically. When is a woman came out and said, my last relationship ended because I did this or that. Which is true. You never fucking hear that. Think about it, y'all.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about women.
Oh, females. Oh yeah, because I did that.
Yeah, women. Women never come out and say, "Oh, my last relationship ended because of this, and that." Like more so saying because they did something for their men to leave them, like they cheated or something like that. Like
you mean the accountability aspect?
Yeah, you don't hear women saying some shit they did in their last relationship, like to start. Like when you get to know somebody, you don't hear women saying.
So like, why did your relationship
my relationship ended because I cheated on this nigga. Like, what girl have you ever heard say that?
Well, do you think a man would really say if he cheated? If that question came up?
If you being honest, you should. If you being honest with somebody, tell them. I mean, everybody ain't gonna be honest though, but I think you should.
Not that I think, but I'm saying, what do you think the general consensus is?
Niggas wouldn't. Niggas probably wouldn't.
So it kind of goes around the same man, doesn't it? Doesn't it, little bitch?
Yeah, but guys, I feel like guys are more vulnerable in those conversations, bro. Like guys be giving more shit about. Well, maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know. But women guys, definitely when you get to know a girl, how often does your girl talk about whatever girl you're talking to talk about what happened in her last relationship, something that she did? It's always something he did.
It's not
he did this, he did that. That's why this and he was like this. That's always the conversation, bro. But he deleted the video. I wanted to play the video, but the nigga deleted the shit. I just thought it was funny because that shit is true. So niggas like I did that. I mean, talking about women. This guy.
I mean, I did do that. I let her know.
Yeah,
what
we're talking about women though.
Okay. Well.
You let her know what? I mean, you let her. You didn't do nothing, so of course you could tell your story.
That doesn't mean I didn't do nothing over the course of the relationship. Definitely, what she did definitely outweighed.
But yeah, cheat.
Definitely, what she did outweighed what I did. But that doesn't mean I don't have any faults. That doesn't mean that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you could. It's easy to say all that. You didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
You didn't do shit.
Yeah. You saw how fucking sad.
This nigga's fucking stupid, dog. I think that's a Q&A. Oh yeah, we talked about other question last week. That was a recycled question. Everybody went more so. What'd they say? Yeah, I think two people said the guy. The guy did it. I think Rashad,
and then
Rashad was
for 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 on it.
socialjunkeypod@gmail.com.
You sure that's it? Ain't that the old one? Nah, that's the I'm joking.
Okay. We'll put the link. We always put the link in our description for the videos and stuff. Go there, ask questions. We can go out there, ask the general population what they think about this certain things and see what's up. And we give our input on it. So, y'all, be sure to do that. I hope y'all like the answers or got the answers to the questions that y'all did send. So
Thomas almost got stumped. We almost stumped Thomas. He was like, that's a hard one.
He's like a hard one, yeah.
That is pretty hard.
That is hard.
So, no, you still say?
I still say they both broke family. And everybody else said that. No, they didn't.
No, two people said the guy did.
The guy did, yeah.
Initially. Which I can see why. I can
understand why, but I still think, all in all,
there's no reason for you to cheat back. If you should have left the relationship.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. If he didn't cheat, by her going into the thing of, don't you think even if he did cheat, she could have got to the point of doing that? If she stooped to the level of doing it, of actually doing it when it happened to her?
Even if he didn't cheat?
Right.
It's hard to say because most people in that situation would say, I didn't even think about it until after he did it. So it's hard to say that because most people would say that. I mean, if they are they being genuine, we don't know. We'll never know. We don't know, but most people would say that. That's what makes it tough. What she did and got pregnant, that's what makes the situation tough. This ain't a real situation either. This is just some shit somebody put on Facebook.
Pretty sure it's a real situation.
Yeah, that's probably happened before. Yeah, let me not say that because that's definitely probably happened before. All the crazy shit y'all niggas.
Send us a message if it happened to y'all.
No, that's fucked up.
What?
That's
you
fucked
mean,
up.
bro? So we can see what happened,
hear about
bro.
Nobody's pain.
Okay, I want to see what happened. What happened? What they were feeling like.
Damn, that's nigga painful. What you mean? What they gonna say? Oh, that felt good. I liked it. I wanted it to happen so many more times. It's painful.
They both cheated though.
I'm talking about that's tough, bro. If that happened to somebody for real, that's fucked up.
I'm pretty sure that's happened to people, bro. I think it's more common than we think it is.
It might be. I don't know. socialjunkeypod@gmail.com. Thank you, Rashad. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Cynthia, for joining us this week. That's all we got for the Q&A segment, man. If y'all want to send us questions, thank you for doing so. If you have already, send us questions to the email. I'm not going to read your name, just the gender like we did before. Yeah, that's it.
Tell us what y'all think about us putting up a TV here so we can show y'all the videos.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that shit earlier.
Probably thinking about putting up a little TV here.
But where's it gonna be from? The computer or the phone?
Oh, we can do either or. Probably from our phone. Probably be best. It'll be quicker.
What is it gonna be? The picture of the article?
Google Chrome.
Or like videos and shit? Yeah, because we do play a lot of videos.
Just
sometimes.
switch the input to there. But yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm trying to find a song to play. Oh, I'll play this one. I don't know how loud it is.
Teletubbies? Oh.
Huh? What? Now this shit sound like a sad song. Didn't I play the other song? No, we didn't play this one yet. We didn't play this. We played the JID shit. I like this one. This is a guy named Marty Mard. Marty Mard. The song is called Quarantine. Ooh, we're in quarantine still.
No, not really. But the white people out here nowadays.
Alright, guys. We got a lot of editing to do.
No, we don't.
Bruh, you think I'm bullshitting with this?
Just let them listen to the song.
You think I'm bullshit? What you mean?
You over here trying to rap and shit.
This nigga right here. I'm being serious. We got a lot of editing to do. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. This is episode 84. This shit is gonna be fucking funny with editing. Make sure you like and subscribe.